All right, so my name's Michael Cucchiara. I'm from Hunterdon County, New Jersey. I'm a sophomore at East Carolina, and I'm studying criminal justice and minoring in communications. I grew up in the Catholic faith. My parents took me to church with them every Sunday. I was involved in Sunday school for a while. My view of God when I was younger, it was more of he was a strict ruler, and he set out a bunch of rules and that we had to follow, and if we didn't follow them, we would be doomed pretty much. I didn't really fully understand who God was and like what he did for me. Throughout high school, I just went through the motions of doing what I perceived as what like good Christian things to do, and it wasn't really fulfilling, and there was nothing really that resonated in me that would say that I was a Christian or anything like that. My junior and senior year, I started hanging out with the wrong crowd, and they started, of high school, they started drinking, all that, and I got into it because I just really wanted to be accepted by everyone. I wanted to be known as like the cool guy who does what everyone else does. And then I started looking for colleges, and some of my friends were like, "Oh, ECU, it's the biggest party school there is." And I was like, "Really?" And they were like, "Yeah, you go there, you'll party all the time." I was like, "Okay, cool." I got in, and then we got down here. I met a couple people that were really like me into partying and all that, and my life just became a search for the next party, search for the next thing that was gonna make me feel something. I was at a really low point in my life. I was just living for the world. And one day my roommate, there's like a common space in between Tyler Hall and I forget what else it was, and they had a basketball court and volleyball court, and he said, "Do you want to go hang out down there?" I said, "Yeah, let's go." So we just hung out down there. I think we were playing basketball or something. Jeff and Kyle came up to us and was like, "Hey, you guys want to play volleyball with us?" And we're like, "Sure." So we got to doing that, and they introduced themselves to us and their friends, and they were real kind to us. And they got our numbers and everything. We started hanging out a little more. And as I started hanging out with them, I noticed like there's just subtle differences in how they went about about their lives. I was kind of curious as to what it was. Like, they seemed so happy all the time. It was just different from how I lived my life. They were just a real light in the beginning. I started meeting up with Jeff one-on-one for Bible studies, and at first I was like, I don't know if this is the kind of guy I want to hang out with. At first, I was like, all my friends are completely different from this guy. He just really was really loving towards me and understanding. He was just a good friend, and I think that's what I needed in the beginning, is just getting around campus outreach people and attending those meetings and just really learning from them and seeing how they live their lives. I really wanted to be like, I want to be like that. I think it was just a collection of moments where I had big clicks about how sinful I was. Going through Bible studies and reading on my own and learning how God gave his only son Christ for us, and learning that he understood that we were going to crucify him on the cross, and he understood fully that it was going to be for us, and he was going to take away our sin, and really understanding that our God could give up his only son for that purpose. Knowing we were sinful beings, he still went up on that cross, and I just find that so amazing. So moving forward in my life, I think I really want to learn how to better express how I view Christianity and how to better share it with my friends and my family, so when I can sit down with them and have talks with them about what I've learned. Eventually, I'd like to become a member of Integrity so I can learn as much as I can, just build that community. And I think building that community would be really great for my walk with Christ, being able to surround myself with people that I know will be there for me and that I can count on, and just getting around everybody and making myself known so that I can be able to glorify God better.